What's going on, everybody? This is Seth Forge here, and tonight I am back with another college football prediction matchup for this week or this upcoming week. We got a big one with Tennessee Volunteers versus a top-tier opponent, the Georgia Bulldogs, who are going on the road to face off the Volunteers in an epic rival matchup on September 13th of 2025 at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Finally, another evening game or prime time game. I can't stand 12 o'clock games. I never really liked them, but yes, you get to watch all these games the rest of the day, but it is the hottest part of the day, so there's some cons to there's some pros and there's some cons to a afternoon game. But this game is going to be an interesting one because both teams that will win, whoever wins this game, potentially could go on to the college football playoffs, depending on how they'll do in the rest of the season. But hey, Week 2 was crazy. I mean, you got USF upsetting Florida, who's ranked 13th in the country. Then you got Clemson almost losing to Troy. There can be some wild things happening throughout the whole season, and it's just only Week 2. So, I mean, it's just a wild weekend. Then we got Oklahoma right now playing against Michigan. That's going to be an interesting game as well. Missouri was going toe-to-toe with Kansas. And so, yeah, a lot of fun games to watch this weekend. And so this is going to be another epic matchup that I'll probably miss, which is going to stink, but it is what it is. So there's going to be a lot of good matchups for week number 3. It's going to be another fun weekend of college football. But yeah, so as of further ado, let's go ahead and go through this video. I like to do a slideshow. So here we go with the location for this game. Will be at Neyland Stadium, which is 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, like I just said. And so there you guys have it with the location for this video, or not video, for this, for location. Okay, so today or last week, if you're watching this throughout the week, for this upcoming week as well, we got Georgia. They beat Austin Peay 28-6 with a record of 2-0. Then we got Tennessee. They beat East Tennessee State 72-17 pretty handily. But yes, ETSU is also in the FCS level of football as well, and their record is 2-0. All right, previous meeting, we got Georgia beating Tennessee 31-17 last year. Which, like I said before, this game was played in like November, and Tennessee is playing Georgia in September, which is wild to me just to think about. Tennessee hasn't beaten Georgia since 2016. I remember watching this game. It was wild. Juwan Jennings made a crazy catch from Josh Dobbs, and Butch Jones. Is it Butch Jones? Yeah, Butch Jones. And with the trash can meme. Oh, I remember those days. Those were fun days just to watch Tennessee football. Georgia leads 29-23 with 2 ties in the series of rivalry game. So this is going to be a key matchup because, like I said, if whoever wins this game is a key win for the college football playoffs for this upcoming playoffs this year. All right, so we got the top 3 offensive players and the top 3 defensive players by position. We got Gunnar Stockton for Georgia with 26 completions to 34 attempts, 227 passing yards, average about 6.7 per throw, 0 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. Running back Nate Frazier with 14 carries, 69 rushing yards, average about 4.9 per carry, and had 2 touchdowns. Other notes, running back Chauncey Bowens had 2 touchdowns, basically just saying who else scored for Georgia. We got wide receiver Colby Young, had 7 receptions, 76 receiving yards, and 10.9 yards per catch of average, and 0 touchdowns for Colby Young. And that's the offensive players for Georgia. Then we have Tennessee. We got quarterback Joey Aguilar. Who needs Nico Iamaleava? But hey, it's just week 2. This will be the first test for Joey Aguilar, who is an App State transfer. Shout out to App State football. Great team. That's one of my favorite teams in college football, so I always support App State guys. He went 23 for 31 with 288 passing yards, averaged about 9.3 per pass, and he had 2 touchdowns. And of course, other notes, which is quarterback Jake Markinger had 2 touchdowns as well. They pretty much killed ETSU. And of course, running back Star Thomas had 12 carries, also had 69 rushing yards, averaged about 5.8 per carry, had 3 touchdowns. And the other guys that had touchdowns was Morris one touchdown. Baker and Lewis, they all had touchdowns as well. And of course, lastly, we got wide receiver Chris Brazzell II, 9 receptions, 125 yards, averaged about 13.9 per catch, and had 2 touchdowns. And of course, other notes as well. Mike Matthews with 1 reception touchdown, and Dor Saylor with 1 touchdown as well. Okay, so for defense, we got defensive lineman, linebacker, and defensive back. I know there's a lot of other key players on the stat sheet, but I want to just do the top 3 players by position. So we got defensive lineman Joseph Jonah Ajayi with 3 total tackles, 3 solo. We got linebacker C.J. Allen with 7 total tackles, 5 solo, 1 sack, 1.5 sack or 1.5 total or loss or tackle for loss. My gosh, I'm just having like an aneurysm right there. All right, so defensive back, we got KJ Bolden with 6 total tackles and 1 solo. So there you guys have it for Georgia's top 3 defensive players by position. So if I missed some players, comment down below who made some key plays in this past weekend's game. All right, so the top 3 defensive players for Tennessee, we got defensive lineman Bryson Eason with 4 total tackles, 1 solo, and 1 tackles for loss. We got linebacker Aaron Carter with 4 total tackles, 2 solo, and 1 tackles for loss. Then we got defensive back Jalen McMurray with 3 total tackles and 3 solo. So there you guys have it for top 3 defensive players for Tennessee. And then lastly, we got the full team stats. I'm going to try to do a better job with the full team stats, but this is what I got for now. Total yards on offense, 421 total yards on offense, and 196 yards allowed on defense. Passing yards, they had 231 passing yards, and rushing yards, they had 190 rushing yards. So they're more of a running type team for Georgia. They only had 2 turnovers, 3 penalties in total. In possession, they had 33 minutes and 9 seconds. For Tennessee, they had a total of 458 yards on offense, and they only allowed 167 yards on defense. Passing yards, they had 259 yards on for offense, and of course the rushing game was pretty good too. They had 210 yards of rushing on offense. They only had 1 turnover. They had 6 total penalties, which that's not great, but they had 35 minutes and 2 seconds for possession. Okay, so this game is going to be very interesting. I don't like betting against Georgia. Don't like betting for Tennessee. But this game, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think that with the safe bet right here, Vegas has this game by -7. But I'm going to pick -3 points. I think Tennessee could potentially win this game. It's going to be a toss-up because I really don't know how well Joey Aguilar is going to do. This is going to be his first real test against an actually really good team from Georgia. So I think still I'm going to play the safe bet. I know Georgia fans will probably not like this. I know that it might be a bias. I'm not a fan of either team, but I think the score is going to be 24-21 in my opinion. So there you guys have it for this week's upcoming matchup between the Tennessee Volunteers versus the Georgia Bulldogs. Comment down below what you guys think. It's going to be an epic matchup. It's going to be a fun one. And yeah, let me know what you guys think, and peace out.